Hi everybody, I hope you're well today. I was just thinking earlier that we must be ourselves, and God created us all unique and special and different. And sometimes we try to change for people. I remember many years ago, my friend Diane, she was amazing. She was so funny. We used to work together, and all we used to do was laugh because we just both had the same sense of humor, and she was just hilarious. And I remember we'd organized this blind date for her, and she came to our house, and she's there, and I'm thinking, I said, "Who are you?" She goes, "What?" I said, "Who are you? You're not my friend Diane." She changed because now all of a sudden she's got on this blind date, and now there's somebody that she might go on a date with, and who's obviously there. We're having a bride, so we're all together, and she just changed. And I thought we mustn't change for anybody, and I think sometimes we can change for people. And the Lord has really been speaking to me that we are made for a plan and a purpose. We're all unique and special, and we all have different characters and different ways we do things. And I remember when I first came to the UK and I was doing training there by Helping Hands, and there was a lady there, and one night she was just asking about me and about my husband, how he passed away. And I remember I was sitting on the floor, and I think I was unpacking my suitcase and just sharing. Anyway, all of a sudden, a couple of nights later, she came back drunk, and she came, "Oh, you think you're this and that, and your faith and you're that." And I said, "Excuse me." I said, "You just asked me how I got through it, and God got me through it. You asked me, and I just shared from my heart. That is my personality. God was the one that helped me, and I just shared how it was. And I didn't try to force my faith on you. There was another lady there who was an atheist, and there was there. And I said, I just shared from my heart exactly who I am and how I got through it. And you asked me, and I shared it with you, and that was it. Anyway, and another couple of nights went past, and she came to me. She goes, "I'm really sorry." She goes, "I actually realized that is you as a person. It's just the way you are and the way you speak. But sometimes when you're talking about faith and you're going through stuff, and people say, well, how can you have got through that challenging time? And I'm still in this dark place in despair. That only God helped me." But we can't just pass it off and not share God's goodness because somebody else doesn't like it or it ruins them. And the lady who was an atheist, she was asking me in the end to pray for her. And this lady, she said, "You know what, we just became friends, became very good friends, because she accepted it as the way I was. The way I was, it was my personality." And some people can think you're over the top, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. God is the one that saved me. He is the one that's done miracles in my life. And people might think, "Oh no, she's way too much. She's way too much for me." It doesn't matter. You might be way too much for some people, but you'll be just the right for the right people. And we mustn't change who we are to suit people because that's the way they are. Maybe they don't know God, and we change. We've got to be who God created us to be. And I can only speak about God's goodness. I can only speak what He's done for me, because He has done so many amazing things in my life. In the last 10 years, I don't even want to think where I would be if it wasn't for God's grace, love, and mercy, and how I trusted in Him, how I've had breakthrough. It's just amazing, and nobody can take that away from me. And we can't bow down and try and be like somebody else, or not speak, or just hide ourselves under a cover. He said we are a lampstand, a city on the hill. We've got to shine brightly for Jesus, and we've got to share His word. And if that is how He's created us, that is our character, and that is how He's made us, we've got to be who He created us to be. And I just wanted to share that today, because God is so good, and He makes us all for a plan and a purpose. He formed each and every one of us in His mother's wombs. And He says there in Jeremiah 29, "I know the plans I have for you, the plans for you to prosper, to give you a future and a hope." And He has that for each and every one of us. And He made us, He formed us in our mother's womb. It tells us in Psalm 139, all special, all unique, all precious, for a plan and for a purpose. I just wanted to share that today. Stay the way you are. Stay amazing, and don't change for anybody. Have a wonderful day, everybody. God bless.